Watch out now, 50 Fury. No, 52.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This defense for the Bears, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Franks. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. The Franks looking to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Packers at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Franks now. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Franks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's Franks now from the shotgun. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
One, ready? 11, 11.
In motion left goes Cooks. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And right away he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
They have 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Franks flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Franks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Franks, 3rd down from the gun. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Here we go.
In motion left goes Cooks. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here we go, here we go. 12.
In motion left goes Cooks. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the 1st down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. In motion left goes Cooks. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Inside handoff to Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
The Bears win the football. We get set to begin.
On one, ready?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. In motion left goes Cooks. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 3rd and 2, Franks. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Franks will throw for it on 4th down. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Franks. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun. Franks. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working out of the gun, Franks. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Franks firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back to Mixon on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 58 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Here we go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. In motion left goes Cooks. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
11-90.
In motion left goes Cooks. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Franks now to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, Franks. Over the middle, it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's their quarterback. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion left goes Cooks. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
11-8.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
To Mixon on the check down. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. 11. In motion left goes Cooks. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Burrow. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now it's 2nd down throw. Here's Franks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Ridley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Back to throw again. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now Franks. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And it's a Packers touchdown. Donald Parham, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. In motion left goes Cooks. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly are ready up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion left goes Cooks. They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You can't just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they run the crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now at Lambeau. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. In motion left goes Cooks. Again, it's Mixon. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Strike 2. Blaster 6. Black Ultra. Ready.
Franks. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
11.
First down. Here's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Joe Mixon. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll give it to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
11.
Mixon again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Go. 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. There he goes, right side. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
11, empty, take.
In motion left goes Cooks. Now Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Here we go.
Mixon. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. In motion left goes Cooks. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. In motion left goes Cooks. Again, it's Mixon.
To about the 26 here.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch, and I want to thank you for bringing 2 things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this, and let's face it, when you were that age, you didn't come inside until Mom screamed, "Get inside now, young man," because you wanted to be out there just having a good time, and actually you almost forgot just how cold it was. I'm sure these guys didn't, but they ended up playing just like those 12-year-olds and getting it done.
So for Green Bay, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bears, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.